Every community has its legends, the players that everyone recognizes, the competitors, the dominators, the names that people talk about long after the match is over. But every once in a while, you meet someone who is respected not just for the way they play, but how they treat people along the way. Known for clutch victories, brutal comebacks, and dominating the scene, our very first guest, my very first interview, has earned his place at the table. But ask around, and most people, they won't talk about the wins first. They'll talk about the person. And today's side quest, live at SCG Con Cincinnati, is Gurtiess. Let's go. We are here at SCG Con Cincinnati, and we're doing a side quest today. So welcome to Visage Roulette, and I get the esteemed privilege to interview somebody that some may call a legend, some may say he's even infamous, some may know him as Gurtiess. I know him as Garrett. Brother, welcome to the show, man. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, sir.
All
Pleasure
right,
to be here,
dude.
man.
Thank you so much. I know that it was a long drive. How long of a drive was that?
It was about a 6.5-hour drive from North Carolina.
Okay, wow, holy cow. Well, man, I cannot say how excited I am to have you here.
Me too, man. I love coming to SCG Con. Love it. Wouldn't be anywhere else this weekend.
Brother, you were my first interview of the show.
I'm excited.
Is this the first time that you've ever been interviewed?
Absolutely. Besides little tiny things for like
Yeah.
school and whatnot, but this will be my
perfect.
first official interview, I guess you could say.
Awesome, man, awesome. So kind of warm you up here. I jumped into Wonders of the First, maybe I would say 5 minutes ago compared to where you've been at.
Absolutely.
I'm very new to the game, but the first moment that I jumped into the Discord, I got into Whatnot. Your name kept popping up, dude, like all the time. So
Yes.
give me your backstory, dude. Like, what is the origin of this, and like, how did you become Gurtiess?
Yeah, so my name's Garrett. I played Magic for about 15 years. Been my true one only love as I grew up. Didn't really play many other games at all. Spent years learning. Kind of started getting out of Magic a little bit as they have moved into the Universes Beyond stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
I personally, not the biggest fan. So we have shifted over into Wonders of the First. When I found this game, their core principles of no reprinting, their DBS system that they have really spoke to me. And so I dove in head first, kind of like you did just about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Okay, right there at the forefront.
Right there at the forefront. I was in the initial Kickstarter for the game. My goal was to be a pillar of the community. So I have, every time a new person joins, I'm one of the first faces they're gonna see.
Yes, man.
And I try to welcome them in graciously so we can foster a good community here.
Absolutely, brother. And what is one thing that you wish people understood more about the game?
I wish that people would understand that the art is not exactly done that the way that if you just type in Wonders of the First into Google, the first thing you're going to see is that it is AI created art. If you take the time to delve a little bit past that, you will actually find that it was AI assisted art.
I did not know that.
Yes, so the art is actually drawn by a human, the first, and then it is actually digitally touched up using AI.
I don't think a lot of people know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
No, because a lot of people bash it. They say AI generated,
and
not knowing that.
And I will be the first to say that AI has touched these cards, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
But it was done first by humans, you know, what they wanted first.
Brother.
And then they use AI to keep the continuity of all the cards, to keep it together.
That is awesome, man.
So when you first type it into Google, that's the first thing you see. I wish that people would actually be able to hear the whole story.
That is a fascinating point. I did not know that. I don't even really know if that information is out there like that.
It's guarded a little bit. If you go back into the Discord, you can actually find pictures where they have shown where they started with a piece of artwork and then see the transfer, the process all the way through to the end to how we get our cards that we have now. So
that is awesome. That is
I agree,
amazing.
and more people need to know about it.
Absolutely. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump right into this. I know you're about to play in an event, so I don't want to take up any more of your time.
I got plenty of time.
So you've played tabletop games before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just about anyone that you can think of.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
So when a tabletop game is put in front of you and you've got to pick a character, are you aiming for like a warrior, a rogue, a bard, a paladin, a mage? What are you going for?
Believe it or not, I'm a paladin through and through.
Oh, dude, that is, yes, okay, perfect.
I like to be the support. I like to heal people if they need
Yeah.
healing. I like to cast my protections if they need protections. And smiting something is always fun.
Oh, yes, yes. So D&D or Pathfinder?
D&D,
Okay.
I played a little bit D&D.
Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of watching things like Critical Role.
Oh, yeah.
What's the Dimension 20?
Yep,
I love those
absolutely.
guys.
Yeah.
So I've only played a handful of times.
Sure,
But
sure.
huge avid fan of D&D.
Absolutely.
I played Pathfinder the Righteous, the actual video
Oh,
game.
okay, yeah. That was
One of
great.
my favorite video games of all time.
Yeah.
So familiar with it.
Absolutely. So because you chose Paladin,
Absolutely.
the question that I'm going to go with you today is what's a principle that you refuse to compromise on how you play any game it is?
That's a great question. I will, maybe this isn't the greatest way to put it, but something that I strive my best to do when I'm playing against an opponent, and especially if this is an opponent I've never talked to or
Sure.
met before for the first time,
Yeah.
is I will do my best to not card shark, is what we call it.
yeah, okay.
Where you are using your knowledge of the game to get a one-up over the opponent who may not have as much knowledge in the game.
Sure.
Even if we're in a tournament setting, I have spent the time that we have in our tournaments teaching my opponent how to play the game instead of actually playing the game most of the time.
Yeah,
And I've even lost to a first-time opponent because of that. So.
Wow, okay. I mean, hey, the instructor or the student quickly became the instructor.
Exactly. So I almost to a fault, I like to see my opponent succeed, even if
Yeah.
it is going to cause my downfall.
That is amazing, brother. And that screams Paladin for sure.
I would think so, yes, sir.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll. Based on how high you roll is the intensity level of the question.
Oh boy, what a cool idea.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you roll. I'm gonna record it with another phone here so that they don't think, oh, he cheated, he
Yep.
loaded the questions, okay? So there's your
Absolutely.
D20, and we're gonna roll here, right here. And
Oh, let me know when you're ready.
we are ready to go, brother. Let's do it.
Oh,
What do we got?
we got a
A
one.
nat one that came off the
Oh
table.
my
Okay,
gosh.
Here we go. All right, interview's over. We're
So
done.
that can't be, I mean, hey, it's a critical fail.
Yeah, it's a
so.
critical fail. So here we go. Here is your question, okay?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Is what was the first game, character, or event that made you realize that this was your thing? Like, this is what you do?
Meaning in Wonders of the First or just in
And it
gaming
I think
general?
really in gaming general, because you kind of went down this. You've been playing Magic the Gathering. You've dabbled in tabletop games. You're really a focal point of Wonders of the First.
I appreciate you saying that.
Absolutely,
Seriously.
man. Like, and speaking to you, I could feel the heartfelt how we communicated. You didn't know me. This is the first time I've met you.
Absolutely.
What was that moment that was like, man, this is it. This is who I am.
Oh, that's such a good question. I think it would probably be when I came into the Discord, kind of like you did the first time.
Yeah.
There were others that accepted me without hesitation. So I think that would be kind of what I would like to do, but it's hard to put into words, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely,
Could
man.
you give me the question again so I can...
Yeah. What was the first game or character or event that made you realize this was your thing?
All right, so I would say that the number one event was the first time that I came to an SCG Con.
Okay.
I felt the love that I had felt on the Discord already in person for the first time.
Wow.
Finally getting to put names to faces to these people and really feel like we're building a community here and not
Absolutely.
just a game that we play.
Man.
That would be what solidified it for me. I had never felt something like that with Magic. When I used to come to these conventions for Magic, it was just like showing up at a store or whatever.
Right.
Now it feels like I'm coming home to a family reunion every time I come to one of
Oh
these.
my gosh,
So,
dude, that's beautiful, man. That is absolutely beautiful. That doesn't even feel like a Nat 1 roll.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know, right? All right, we're gonna do 2 more questions.
more?
You got 2 more rolls in you. Let me grab this phone here. All right, we are ready when you are, brother.
I'm gonna try not to throw it off the table this time. We got an 11.
We got an 11. All right. So on an 11, we get kind of more into the main campaign of our side quest.
Absolutely.
Okay. So for question 11 is, what is, this is gonna be good, brother.
Oh boy, don't scare me.
What is the most money, time, or sleep you have sacrificed for this hobby, and was it worth it?
So, I don't sleep but for maybe 3 or 4 hours a night because I have 3 young, beautiful children under the age of 5.
Yeah.
You will catch me most nights in the Discord up until about 3 or 4 a.m. if you have questions or need help with anything.
Wow.
I've spent a large sum of change on this game, let's say it that way. To do that, though, I did not spend out of pocket.
Yeah.
I did trade and sell a lot of my other collections in order to fund this hobby.
Yeah.
By far, the most amount of things I've spent is time. I have regrettably spent more time on deck building and than I should have been spending with my children. Don't tell anybody, but it is what it is.
Yeah, oh yeah. You know, and people have said, I've heard them say in the community and even on whatnot, on live stream saying, Gurtiess has got a sick deck. Like, dude, I'm telling you, man, they talk about it all the time.
I appreciate that. I'm running Angels. Yeah. Angels are my love in this game so far.
That's beautiful, man. And would you say it's worth it?
It is beyond worth it. I have made so many new friends and lifelong friends in this community. Mm-hmm. I'm at a point in my life where friends are a little harder to make now that we are getting on up in age. I have kids now. Mm-hmm. So being able to have camaraderie with other people,
sure, man.
even if they're across the country, is just so uplifting and so awesome in this time of my life. So
absolutely, brother. You ready for the last one?
I'm ready. Man. Hit me with it.
All right, let's get it going. All right, here we are. We are live for the record.
Ooh, 18.
18, brother.
Oh, we're getting good.
That could not have been a better sequence.
That's not
dude,
bad, right?
That is not bad at all. And you actually, my phone locked up on me here. You actually get a very significant question.
Oh boy.
We're in the danger zone now. Okay.
The danger zone.
The danger zone. What is something about the gaming culture or fandom culture that you generally think that needs to change? And is it even a little uncomfortable to say?
I mean, the obvious answer here is the one that's on everybody's mind, is the scalping that's probably going on. Even if it is not directly affecting the particular TCG that you are a part of, it is affecting all of us in the greater scheme of things. Who wants to see a kid not be able to get the cards that they want? Nobody. So just even though it's been shouted from the rooftops a million times, one more voice saying it isn't going to hurt. Let everybody have cards.
Absolutely, man. Bro, you know, you're wearing a St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital shirt. Wow, I mean, just the Paladin choice, the answers to your questions, brother, wow, that is incredible.
I appreciate that.
I lied. We have one more question.
Oh no.
We have one more question.
I'm ready.
It is the final boss question to end our side quest.
Okay, we got to roll a 20 for that, right?
You don't even get to roll. They are faced with you right now.
Okay.
You get one message to every person who has ever said gaming was a waste of time. What would you say about that?
Look at me now.
That's it, dude. That's it, brother. That's it, man. Brother, I appreciate you so much. I got a small token for you. It's just a Velcro patch of the channel, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Visage Roulette, brother. I am so honored for you to be my very first interview.
I'm honored to be here.
Dude, very first interview for the channel, and I'm rooting for you. Don't beat me too bad tomorrow, please, okay?
I can't promise anything.
Brother, thank you so much,
guys.
Thank you
so much.
This has been Visage Roulette. This is the end of our side quest. You have Gurtiess here, a legend, the infamous, also known as Garrett. Thank you guys so much. Anything less to say?
See you guys at the next SCG Con.
Let's roll.